Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I just want to make a video in response to a video that I saw yesterday. And this is regarding the crooked race soldier cops are at it again. They're at it again. And in this case, there was a scene where there was this group of African American teenagers. They were just sitting on the bench eating. They were just sitting there eating. They were eating food. Were they drinking alcohol? Were they doing drugs? Were they trying to break into someone's house? Were they fighting? No, they weren't doing anything. They were just sitting there minding their own damn business. And then what happened? There were about 3, maybe 4, or maybe 5 police officers in this video here, in the description of my video. They decided to approach one of these teenagers, and they said they're going to arrest him for Grand Theft Auto. What the hell? That's stupid. How the hell are you going to arrest someone where you got no evidence, you got no witnesses, you got nothing, you got nothing. You have no way to prove that this man stole a car. And even if he did steal a car, does it make sense to rob a person he's not even in a car that he supposedly stole? He's just sitting there minding his own business, being calm. And another thing, there was someone recording this video. There was one guy trying to block the camera, trying to do all that shit. And I think I know the reason why. Because they know they're doing wrong and they didn't want nobody to see it. And I've said this in my video about this dumbass race soldier cop pointing that gun at those teenage African American boys. You're making a foul name for the police officers that's doing right for the country. So to all those police officers in that video, all of you are wrong. All of you are wrong, and none of you should be cops. You need to be fired for this. You need to be fired for this because you had no way to prove that this young man committed a crime. You had no way to prove it. So you should have just left this kid alone and mind your own damn business and go somewhere and harass somebody else. And besides, you go harass somebody, you guys are going to be doing wrong anyways. Because harassment is a violation of policy. Because you remember my last video about that fat-ass race soldier pointing guns at people. Pointing guns at people over some goddamn coffee. I don't understand what's wrong with some of you police officers out there. I just don't know what's wrong with you. And I think I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. It's racism. That's what it is. It's the only explanation why some cops are acting like this. Racism. And I found out about this through by Show TV, and I'm going to echo what he said. People aren't born to be racist. No one is. No one is born to be a racist. What creates a racist child is a racist parent or guardian. A racist parent or a guardian creates a racist child. So, whoever raised you, whoever raised these police officers in this video, they failed. They failed to raise these people to be productive members of their community, to be good members of their community. They failed in that because all they're doing is creating evil. They're not doing good. They're creating evil. And that's something else. All they're doing is build a pillar of hatred for themselves. That's what they're doing. This is what racism does for you. All it does is creates a pillar of hatred for yourself. That's all it's doing. And I'm going to say this one thing right here. To you racists out there who are in support of these police officers, I see any comments like that. You trying to say these officers were doing right. I will erase these comments. I will erase them. Because foolishness is not allowed on my channel. It's not allowed. No one gets a pass here on this channel. I don't care if you're white, Asian, black, Hispanic, or whoever. I don't care. When I see videos like this, I'm going to make videos in response to this bullshit and foolishness that's going on in our communities. Because this is just straight up wrong. This is wrong. So I hope that this kid's family, they sue the hell out of the city they're from. Wherever this video was recorded. I hope they sue the hell out of the city because this shit is wrong. This shit is wrong. Straight up wrong. And what makes it even more upsetting, what makes it worse, is when you're trying to cover up your lie. You're trying to cover up your lie. When that person was recording it, they can just basically, once they sue the city, they can just reach out to whoever recorded this video and use the video as evidence. Use the video as submissible evidence, because it is. It's submissible evidence. The cops, they got nothing. They got nothing to back up their story. They got nothing. So once they're in court, they're gonna get arrested for this. They're probably gonna get arrested for this too, because this is wrong. This is straight up wrong. I hope they get arrested for it too. I hope they don't just get fired. I hope they get arrested. Like my tribute to Edwards, my videos on that cop who shot and killed Jordan Edwards. That cop, he got fired and he got arrested. But he got arrested for turning his ass in. And I commend him for that. But I hope the officers in this video, I hope they do the same thing. I hope they turn themselves in too. Either they turn themselves in, or their partners, they turn them in. They turn these people in. I hope they do that. Either or, one or the other, they're going to get arrested. Either someone turns them in, or they turn themselves in, or something happens and they get locked up. That's what I hope for. And I just hope and pray for the safety of every innocent black person out there. For every innocent black person out there who's watching my video, don't give up. Don't give up. Have a heart of hope for yourself. Have a heart of hope for yourself, and just continue to live to make what's right for yourself, your families, and your friends and your loved ones. Just continue to do what's right. Life is going to get better. It's going to get better. Excuse me. Life is going to get better. It will. Don't give up. These people out here, the only reason why these race soldiers are out here doing what they're doing, because they just don't like the sight of a black person being successful. Either a black person being successful or a black person not doing wrong. They don't like it. And I know the reason why. The reason why the race soldiers are like this, because they basically use the foolishness of the thugs and the hood rats to try to justify what they're doing, which is also wrong, because they don't understand. Not every black teenager is acting like a thug and a hood rat. Not all of them are like that. I say that for myself. I'm not a thug. I'm not. I chose to finish high school, graduate college, have a good job, pay my bills, and do what's right. That's for me. And I'm sure a lot of black people are watching my video. They're doing the same thing I'm doing. Just doing right. And I hope, and I really, really do hope, and I will continue saying this in these videos on these race soldiers, that someone from the police department will step up and say, we are saviors, not executioners. Now, that's all I got to say about this. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.